If you're feeling overtired or having little energy, you're not alone. Fatigue may be caused by simple factors like a lack of sleep or coming down with a cold or flu or maybe overworked. However, it can also be caused by underlying health conditions. Even though everyone feels tired from time to time, chronic fatigue can harm your quality of life and prevent you from doing things you enjoy. Today, I will be talking about 15 potential causes of low energy levels. In most cases, fatigue can be remedied by lifestyle, dietary modifications, correcting a nutrient deficiency, or treating an underlying medical condition. Still, to improve fatigue, you need to get to the bottom of what's causing it. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. My name is Maria. And if you have not subscribed yet, please consider it. Click on the notification bell so you will not miss any of my tutorial. So let's get started on how we can regain our energy. Unfortunately, there isn't a one-size-fits-all solution to why you might be feeling tired. The truth is, low energy can be caused by a variety of health issues and or bad habits. So the first thing is to determine why you feel tired is to do an inventory of all your symptoms and lifestyle choices. So the first is diet. If you have a tendency to skip meals, you may not be getting the calories you need to keep your energy up. Or long gaps in between meals can cause your blood sugar to drop, decreasing in energy. It is important not to skip meals. In fact, you should also eat healthy energy boosting snacks between meals, especially when you start to feel sluggish. Healthy snacks options include bananas, peanut butter, whole grain, healthy crackers. Unless you are on intermittent fasting. Please be very careful. It's not for everyone. Going without food for long periods allows blood sugar levels to dip. Try to eat regularly to maintain your level of energy throughout the day. Eat a healthy diet. Increase the amount of fruit, vegetable, whole grain foods, low-fat dairy products, and lean meat in your diet. Reduce the amount of high-fat, high-sugar, and high-salty foods. Now also, don't overeat. Large meals can drain your energy. Eat iron-rich foods. Women in particular are prone to iron deficiency and the anemia. Make sure your diet includes iron-rich foods such as lean red meat, and also liver is very high in iron. Number 2, vitamin deficiency. Being tired all the time can also be a sign of vitamin deficiency. This includes low level of vitamin D, vitamin B12, iron, magnesium, and potassium. If you feel tired, a routine blood test can help identify a deficiency. You can also increase your intake of certain foods to correct a deficiency naturally. For example, eating clams, beef, liver may reverse a B12 deficiency. Talk with your doctor and get a blood test so you find out exactly if you have any kind of deficiency. Number 3, lack of sleep. Most adults need between 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. If you get into a habit of staying up late, you're putting yourself at risk for sleep deprivation. We regenerate while we're sleeping. So if you're not giving your body that time to clean out, to regenerate, to rebuild, you slowly are causing aging of your body. Practice better sleep habits to boost your energy. Go to sleep earlier and take steps to improve the quality of your sleep. Learn how to relax. Get into a routine before you go to sleep. A cause of insomnia is because you're fretting before you go to sleep or while you're laying in bed. Experiment with different relaxation techniques until you find one or two that works for you. For example, you could think of a restful scene or focus on your breathing, but please avoid sleeping pills. Sleeping pills don't work in the long term because they don't address the cause of insomnia. Number 4, being overweight can also cause tiredness. Visceral fat that is around all your visceral or your internal organs. The more weight you carry, the harder your body must work to complete every task, especially your heart. Come up with a plan to lose weight and improve your level of energy. Start simple with a light activity such as walking, swimming, light weights. Nothing that will cause additional stress. We don't want to do that. And gradually increase intensity as your stamina allows, like maybe from slow walking to brisk walking. Also, eat more fresh fruit, vegetables, and whole grains. Curb your intake of sugar, junk food, and fatty foods. Number 5, that will go together with overweight is sedentary lifestyle. Physical activity can also boost your energy level. A sedentary lifestyle, on the other hand, can leave you feeling exhausted and sleepy. Increased physical activity boosts energy level, will burn calories, while a sedentary lifestyle is known to cause fatigue. Being active has many healthy effects on the body and mind. It reduces blood pressure, helps you to maintain a healthy weight, and is an effective treatment for depression and anxiety. Also helps you to sleep better at night. Number 6, chronic stress can cause headaches, muscle tension, stomach problems, and fatigue. When under stress, your body goes into fight or flight mode. This causes an increase in cortisol and adrenaline. And you know what? That also causes aging, which prepares your body to deal with such situation. In small doses, this response is safe. In case of chronic or of ongoing stress, it takes a toll on your body resources, leaving you feeling exhausted at the end of the day. Learning how to control stress level may improve your energy level. Starting by setting limitations, creating realistic goals, and practicing changes to your thought pattern. So when you're stressed out, deep breathing, prayer, meditation, think about something peaceful can also help you stay calm in stressful situations. Number 7, inadequate hydration. Staying well hydrated is important for maintaining energy levels. Many biochemical reaction that takes place in your body every day results in loss of water, and it needs to be replaced daily, hourly. And I do have a tutorial on that, so please go and check it out. Dehydration occurs when you don't drink enough liquids to replace the water loss in your urine, stool, sweat, and breathing. Several studies shows that being dehydrated leads to lower level of energy and decreases the ability to concentrate. In fact, dehydration affects your entire body, including your sleep cycle, thirst, fatigue, dizziness, and headaches. Number 8, too much exercise during the day. It's normal to feel tired after a workout because you have lactic acid in your muscles and it sometimes actually feels good. But fatigue is something different. This escalated feeling of tiredness that affects the mind and the body happens when you don't fully recover from exercise. You need to give your body enough time to repair itself. However, exercise is still important for your general well-being. Fresh air and brisk walks are effective way to boost your energy, and they get the heart pumping and increase your blood flow to nourish all the cells in your body. Number 9, heavy periods, and this is for women. If you're tired before your period starts, you could be suffering from lack of iron or even anemia. The body uses iron to make hemoglobin, which is a protein in the red blood cells that carries oxygen from the lungs to the rest of the body. A lack of iron means a lack of these proteins, and this makes it harder for the oxygen to reach your tissues and muscles. Deprived of energy, the heart has to work harder to move the blood around your body, which makes you feel tired. Try eating foods that have a lot of iron, like liver, baked beans, curly kale, or taking supplements. Number 10, smoking or drinking alcohol before bedtime. We often feel sleepy after drinking a lot of alcohol, so you're fooled into thinking it aids sleep, but actually our quality of sleep is affected after having a few drinks, and you'll feel tired the next day. Nicotine is a stimulant. If you do smoke, try to have your last cigarette at least 4 hours before bedtime. Nicotine patch or chewing gum can also affect your sleep. Cigarette smoke contain many harmful substances. There are many reasons why smokers typically have lower energy than non-smoker. For example, the body needs to combine glucose with oxygen to make energy, but carbon monoxide in cigarette smoke reduces the amount of oxygen available. So you can see it will bring down your level of energy. It brings down the amount of oxygen around your body. Number 11, watching too much TV before bedtime. Television, laptops, computer games can all stimulate the mind and therefore can prevent a good night's sleep. Reading, meditation, and yoga can have a relaxing effect, helping prepare your body for sleep. The blue light emitted from phones, laptops, TV can delay the release of sleeping-inducing melatonin by up to 3 hours. To avoid this blue light from screens, try limit your TV watching and texting, and don't let be the last thing you do before you go to bed. And don't use your bed for anything other than sleeping. Number 12, certain medications. There are a lot of pills that can make you drowsy, like antihistamines, for example. Many of us don't automatically link the two, even it says no side effects. If you're on medication, this could be making you tired, or it might be a mixture of tablets or pills, which on their own wouldn't affect you, but together they might. So if you're taking antibiotics or antihistamines, that could be the cause of your tiredness. Have another look at the leaflet you get with your pills, and check out if you are worried. Have a chat with your doctor, who might be able to suggest a solution. Number 13, spending too much time indoors. And I know we just went through COVID and I understand. If your day is made up of waking up, having something quickly to eat, getting into the car, working in an office, or staying at home all day because you're working from home, and then going to bed, you probably don't get enough fresh air or sunshine. Number 14, proper breathing techniques. Now, when you go out walking, breathe in the fresh air, bring in the oxygen, and then release deep in and deep out. Try to deep breathe for 10 minutes each day, or until you feel relaxed and less stressed. Even at work, if you are frazzled and don't have that 10 minutes to distress, do it for 5 minutes, or even for a few deep breaths can help. You will feel the difference. So if you're feeling stressed out, go somewhere, breathe in, breathe out, think about something peaceful. You will feel a lot better. Number 15, an underlying health problem. And of course, for this one, you do need to get yourself checked to see if there's any depression, seasonal affect disorder like SAD, S-A-D. And going through menopause can all make you feel tired, fed up, sluggish, as well as disrupt your sleeping pattern. People who have SAD need a lot of sunshine to boost their mood and level of energy. So much of that they buy those little lights, and they do help, especially in the winter, to stimulate sunshine during the winter. And if you suffer from depression or are struggling with the symptom of the menopause, there are natural ways you can boost your energy level, which will make you feel happier, more awake, and help you cope with all the menopause might throw at you. There are other health problems which can cause tiredness too. These are like restless leg syndrome, hypothyroidism, diabetes, high and low blood pressure, low blood sugar, vitamin D deficiency, being depressed, chronic infection, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, sleep apnea, food sensitivity, irritable bowel syndrome like IBS. So all these things, they need to be checked. Most people wouldn't consider daytime sleepiness or tiredness to be a big deal, and they're right. So just a good sleep and you're fine. A lot of time it isn't. But if your sleepiness is ongoing and getting you in the way of your everyday life, as soon as you notice any changes in your appetite, you feel pain, you notice blood in your stool or urine, or are worried about any of the other symptoms that I mentioned, talk to your doctor or your health provider and get blood tested to find out of any of these diseases, disorders, or deficiency. I hope that you found this video to be useful and walk away with simple and easy tips to make your life easier, and that will reduce your tiredness and the opportunity to pamper yourself, love yourself. Remember to treat yourself with utmost respect all the time. Until the next time, take care.